Hello guys, good morning, it's me again, Ryan, and I'm back. Actually, with a not bad day trading recap. Today I traded Hood or Robin Hood. Um, yeah, it was a mess at the end, but at first at the open it was great. It was amazing, and did reach my goal just right in the first how much 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Um, yeah, and then it just drop heavy on after I stop out. I just drop heavy, but the volume was crazy as well in the first 4 minutes, first 5 minutes, and I was trying to do a reversal trade here. It just stopped me out twice, and then I'll just okay, I'll stop trading. But these are not big sizes. Yeah, these are really wide stop because I know it's just gonna chop around. But I was hoping for at least back to 40 move or at least VWAP. So that's what I was hoping, but really nobody's really buying it. So food I think is maybe it's a garbage stock. So I don't know. So yeah, I also have Lee on my list. Where's Lee? I did not trade Lee. I only traded Hood. So two stops out on Hood. What's this? First I traded to open. I traded 1 6. So this was a 20 cent risk, but actually I was just going to risk somewhere at 70. So my average in my entry was around 80, 1080. But I was gonna risk somewhere at 70 if it loses VWAP, even though I have 20 cent risk. Eventually it held. I didn't even stop. I thought I was going to stop eventually because of the low of this candle is 72, but it didn't reach 70. It loses it, and then eventually it made the move there. Yeah, and then I took profit. This 10% here, 25%, and then 75% in the next one. So I got most of the move there. So I kind of reached my goal actually, and then I was taking more here, and then small. I think 5% left here. 5-10% left. I can't remember, but I kind of reached my goal here at this point. Yeah, because I recognized it was actually having a hard time, and then the next level that I have it's a bit too far, and they're all like thin lines. The next thick line that I have was actually this VWAP here, 1128, but yeah, it was not that strong, so I had to stop at a break even. Like even here, I was kind of FOMOing to take this long here. I'm really glad I did not. Imagine. So I was really patient. Actually, I was proud of myself for being patient to wait. See, there's a new lows. Yeah, it's probably gonna go back to previous day close, which is 992. So I'm really happy with the stops here, and I wasn't being aggressive, and I'm trying to accept my loss as well. It's actually what I'm practicing. So yeah, this day if this trades went well, could have been a better day, but yeah, I did not give back all my profits, so I'm still good. Yeah, my net profit is still green, so don't worry. So yeah, let's watch, and you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and follow me on my social media accounts. And yeah, let's watch. Okay, so market's about to open. Picking stocks, probably the toughest thing to do. Oh, let's look at my scanner. So yeah, here's my scanner. So I have Hood here. Frey is I don't want to trade that. I don't know that stock, and it's also a foreign stock. I prefer trading USA stocks and maybe China. So I have Lee here, 5% above 3%. So Hood also above 3%. So this two here with volume. Yeah. So those what I traded. So it's easy as that, picking stocks. But entries and exits are probably the toughest thing to do. So yeah, let's go back here. So I'm watching Hood and Lee at this point. Let's see where it will open. So hood is about ranging about somewhere at 1070 area, and V for 2440, 2550. Lee's a bit too far from VWAP. Hood is somewhere near VWAP, so that's good. Let's see where it opens. Open below VWAP. Oh yeah, hood open below VWAP. I didn't know that. Okay, so there you go. It recovered VWAP. When it recovered VWAP, I said, okay, this is actually good. So average, the opening price is somewhere at 1062, so I can play around with 1070. So range of this is before getting an entry. So I'm looking at a range. So this is the daily range of hood, right? I mean, not daily range, so like current daily range. It has about 60 cents ATR, so it can probably roughly move 60 cents only for the day, roughly. And our vol is actually 500,000, so it can actually move, not 500%. So that can actually move more than that. So okay, so I have 1070. What's this? 1070. 1070 here, 1080, and 1062. So that's about 20-cent range. So that's what actually I was looking for, a 1-minute orb. And the thing is, there's a pre-market level here that I draw. So 1085, that'll be a good thing for breakout. So we're above VWAP, above everything, gap up. So that's a really, really good sign for 1-minute orb. Okay, let's do it. So I took it long, risking 20 cents. So that's 1060. Average is about 1080. So I'll only probably be risking 1080 there, 1070, like here, this area. Okay, let's see. Hovering around. Okay, so that's a red candle. So preparing to get stopped in case. Okay, let's look. So it recovered. There you go. Yep. So I did not get filled there. That was weird. So there you go. So we're at a point we're we're very close to 1-to-1 now. So this is actually a 10% move. Sorry, 10% profit. So it's a 10% profit. This is a 25% profit. When it's kind of having a hard time there, 30 cent. When it did the 30-cent move there, I took profit 75% because it was actually having a hard time. So I took majority of my shares here now. So 25%, 75% plus 10%. So almost out of shares. Yeah. And it said if it goes below $11, then I'll probably take more. Yeah, so that was a good partial there, even though it can still move up, right? So after taking most of it there, I immediately sent my stop order, and I said, okay, if it holds this area here and then goes reclaim $11, then I'll probably add back. That was the plan. That's why I still have some shares. And it did not. I think it just stopped me out. So my partials, if someone asked me today, how do I take partials? So for me, when I want to take profit, when I'm itching, like half of the move, I'll take 10%. So this was the 10%. So that's sort of half of the move. So 1080 is my what's this? 1080 is my average cost. So somewhere at 1090, 1095. So I took 10%, and somewhere around 1-to-1, which is a good area. You can just take everything off because the way I trade is actually bigger size. Majority of my equity I trade, so that's why I have to be careful. So I normally in 1-to-1 I take 25%. If it struggles, then I'll take some more, maybe half. But if I see that it's continuing, I'll take half on the second move, which is probably 2R. So, and then if it struggles, then I'll take 75% and then let the rest go. And then this one, I took more here because this is my 1-to-1, right? I don't want to give back anything because I know it's probably going to drop more, which it did. So I took more here, and then eventually it will stop me out. Yeah, it did stop me out somewhere. Yep, here. So at least I took profit, I got consistent there. That's really how I normally do it. If I don't panic, if I don't freeze. And I thought it's at this point I thought it's really gonna hold this 1075 here. And kept dropping and dropping and dropping. And this volume, the volume here. Yeah. This volume was actually a sign. It's really hard for you to like like find this things here, like this volume. Like, who knows, right? It's also a gap up stock. It's just selling off, selling off, selling off, and at that point you don't have point to enter short anymore because it's just keep making lows. So I was actually patient enough to wait for a reversal. Yeah, it did not give me an opportunity until I don't know what time. Until 10:05. So that's I waited. This actually I actually thought this was a long 10:42. I was really tempted having FOMO in here. I wanted to trade 10:42, but I did not. I said maybe it's because of the sell-off. Maybe there's more. Oh, see that wick there? Someone's just dumping their shares. So let's fast forward just a bit. Oh, it did drop more. It's crazy. Yeah, so this is where I traded. My size was not even big. Yeah, I don't have my orders way down. I think I was risking 50 cents on this one. I can't remember. If yes, and then I have to stop out. Yeah, because I don't want to get flushed in there. So I gave back a small profit there because I normally risk 20% of my profit if I wanna trade more. So I can risk probably two trades on this one, and both of them are losers. Let's look. Okay, the reason why I entered here because I was looking at 5-minute candle. It did make a new green candle with volume, and then the volume of this is higher than the previous candle as well. So same for this one. Volume of this is higher than the previous ones, right? So that's kind of my what's this? Normally it would do a reversal, at least maybe 2% move. So that's gonna be 20 cents. Because I was hoping for VWAP, right? So I was risking just really tightly, but my target was actually VWAP. So when I saw that the volume is actually more, I did not even take profit in there because I want this to break out of this 1026. And then when I saw it's really, I did held a bit, and then I decided to just stop out after it tried to make new lows again. See, it did try to break, but someone actually was selling. I didn't like this wick here. Yeah, I didn't like this large wick, and then I have to just get out of break even on my second trade. So it's struggling somewhere at 1020 right now. Fast forward this. Stop out. Somewhere very close to break even. Oh, yeah. So recording is done. You can actually watch. What's this? Lee. Yeah. The Lee was actually good, but I did not chase it because one sec. Yep. So Lee was actually pretty good. Did a really good move. I was actually tempted to take this instead, but I was just too late. Look at that 80-cent move. That's crazy. 90-cent move. So for a 1-minute orb, this is actually a bad move for 1-minute orb. But if you catch this 2450 here, yeah, then that's good. Or the breakout here. So that's about, if it moves more than 2% in one candle here, so that's actually 3%. This one candle. So that's, you don't want to do that. You want to do 1-minute orb if the first candle is about 1%, at least 1% move. This Actually, probably, yeah, probably you want to trade somewhere at VWAP if you want, like this 24.75 here. So that's probably a good area to trade off, and then risk this 50 here. So that's about 1% move, so 25 cents. See, it bounced there. So this is what? How much move was that? 36. Yeah, so 36 cents. So if you traded here, that's already one hour or 1% move. Because of $25 stock, 1% is 25 cents. So look at that. It's actually weak, but this is where you want to enter. So I don't know what happened here. Okay, so you stop out somewhere at 50. Let's see what happened. Let's fast forward just a bit. So it's kind of reclaiming. Okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So that was a good reclaim. So this is a 1% move, right? 24.75, 50. So that's 1%. And this will be another 1%. Yeah. So, and I think it just ranged on those area there at 24.90, 75, and 35. I think somewhat range there. Okay, let's see. Yeah. So at least you got a move, even it's a boring day, you'll get something. So the ideal risk management or trade size will be 1% of every ticker. So let's say for hood $10. Hood $10 is how much? Hood $10 will be 10 cents. So I was trading small size here, but actually I want a 50-cent move out of it. That's why I traded 50 cents. So out of 50 cents, I was only risking 10 cents of that, which is what? 20% of my size. Yeah. So that's, I hope you get it. Yeah, so nothing really today. I'm happy I got 1 minute orb after for so long, like a good 1 minute orb. Yeah, so thank you for watching and subscribe for updates. If you haven't, please follow me in my social media accounts. So tomorrow is Friday. Is Friday? Is it Friday? Yes, tomorrow is Friday. There's gonna be some changes in my YouTube channel because I will move my desk to another room. I won't have space anymore there. So let's see what happens. I will miss this desk that I have, but this room will be needed for guests, for us to accommodate guests. So I have to move my office to my room, which is sad, but that's life. And let me see if I can still make recap every day, because I'm gonna be in my room. It's gonna be people around. Yeah. So one more day to make recaps. So please watch this and subscribe. Cheers.